We have Doom Ray Traced again. We had one version of this like 2 years ago.
Yep.
But this is Doom 2 Ray Traced made by a different guy, so it's different in many ways. And
it also uses GZ Doom as the base source port, whereas the last one used PR Boom Plus as the basis for the port.
So this should be compatible with more mods, I would imagine.
Well, that's not what I've heard, actually.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
That's a bummer. You can join Streaming Tool if you feel like joining the Streaming Tool.
Oh yeah, I did.
Shall I? Maybe I'll just assume this won't perform super good. Just like set DLSS on as like performance. Let's just boot this up. So we have ray tracing.
Wow! Holy!
And we have a mirror. And I am made out of voxels. And there's a little note here. Damn, I'm looking good.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute. I see. Yeah, this is the voxels. Just like they kind of just come basically pre-installed with this.
Although I believe these are the same voxel models that was in the standalone voxel mod that was released a while back. They're just incorporated as a part of this, and the lighting's designed. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you kept the gloopy blood on.
Yes, this is just the mod by default. I have everything on with like default settings here, and it's like an interesting effect, but it's kind of overdone.
Oh yeah. I like that word.
I think I'll lower volume a little bit more. So I mean, I haven't played much with this. I only done the first level. I feel like I have some mixed feelings on this after having played like the first ray tracing mod a few years ago. I think I might maybe prefer the old one over this.
Yeah.
I think so. That's one big thing, and this is I'm probably the only one that thinks this. Look at this little. It's like a series something. Is it a series something? I don't know. Anyway, it's like a pumpkin with. I don't know why I think it's a serious sound when I see this. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. Anyway,
I guess you're thinking of the Kirkapito enemy from Second Encounter, the one that rushes you with the chainsaw. They have a pumpkin for a head.
That might be it, yeah. But yeah, my controversial opinion is that I wish this would go to 320 by 200, to be completely honest. Because that's actually how I prefer to play the other ray tracing mod. Because I feel like the super crazy lighting with super low render resolution, I think it actually had like really cool look. And I'm kind of bummed that you can't go that low.
Does the dev console still work?
I mean, you do have access to this stuff still, and I tried to fiddle with this, and it didn't do anything. So I don't know if the console would have other settings that I could fiddle with. And yeah, like I feel like the blood is definitely super overdone.
Although I think you can turn that off, the blood.
Yeah, you can definitely turn it on. I mean off. Some of the new like stuff they've added in the map is kind of cool. Like there's a flashlight with fancy lighting here. I think the lighting in general does look pretty good. And this is another thing I don't think I really like. Like
So yeah, this is one complaint I heard from people. They said that the ray trace lighting, it emphasizes the blockiness of the voxel models and not in a flattering way.
To be honest, I think I would just prefer. I think I always just prefer doing with 2D sprites. I don't think I'm a huge fan of like enemies being voxels, but yeah, like as you said, I think they look especially bad now with you just see all the edges of like every voxel, and it just I feel like I don't know. I don't think that looks good.
Like I like the voxel models with the old lighting. I think they actually look pretty impressive in the original lighting. Here, not so much. Also, a lot of the game is just overly dark, I think, especially in indoor areas with not a lot of light sources.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go back to where you found the super shotgun.
Oh yeah, the ceiling here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, not just that. I saw the Serious Sam Bomb logo on somewhere back there. In the area where you got the super shotgun.
Oh yeah, you're right. Double the gun, double the fun.
Okay,
That's-
well,
that's a good-
I guess we know the person that made this is a big fan of Serious Sam.
Oh Jesus Christ! I don't think that happens normally in Doom.
Oh yeah, the super shotgun doesn't normally jib. Although there is some source ports that add that as an option.
This performs pretty darn well, but I do have DLSS on. I don't know if that's kind of like the main reason why it performs so well.
Bills.
Oh yeah, voxel demon. It looks just wonky.
What a load of wonk.
The one thing you can do is pretty fancy. I can go into options and classic. Whoa!
Oh!
I can like do kind of a comparison.
Huh.
Oh, this actually goes. This just like turns the sprite on as well. You don't even get the voxel models.
Uh-huh.
It's an interesting way to compare the old and the new. And a secret is revealed. Wait, the water doesn't look like that in Doom though.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
license
no.
Lander.
Yeah,
You just,
the
like,
water,
turn classic
the
100%
water
on.
texture is way darker normally.
Yeah, you can also like turn the fluid off. I think I'll just keep it on though, even though it looks horrible.
You're going to
mean-
embrace the gloopiness.
I feel like it would be fine if you just toned it down. I mean, because it is like technically fancy. It's just super overdone.
Oh, by the way, another source port actually implemented support for the voxels besides GZ.
Oh, really?
Called Woof.
Woof?
Their support set. Yeah, Woof. Woof. Woof.
Woof.
Also, I learned something interesting about the new official port. They licensed the rendering code from another source port.
Really?
Yeah, it was a multi-threaded CPU renderer from a port called Ryman Raisin Doom. So even though the port that's used to like Vulkan or Direct3D is like the rendering API, I think at its core it might still be rendering everything on the CPU.
No, really?
Which might explain why it doesn't seem quite as fast as I expected it to be.
Yeah, I mean, if it does everything on the CPU, and if you then turn up the resolution way up, then yeah, that would actually be pretty demanding, even on like rather modern hardware. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have pretty mixed feelings. Like, it's like technically impressive, but
Yeah.
I don't think I like this overall look, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I didn't download it after watching the trailer.
Oh, is that the translucent demon?
Oh man, that's really weird with all the reflectiness.
It just looks...
It also kind of
Messy.
defeats the purpose because they're supposed to be hard to see, and now they're really easy to see.
They just destroyed the graphics. Like, the poor graphics.
But I think this just proves that bolting ray traced effects onto old games that weren't designed with those effects in mind it's not exactly guaranteed to work out too well.
Yeah. Try to maintain a mental note of this look. Just try to just... Oh wait, is it? Is it chromatic aberration? That's chromatic aberration! Oh my god, why would they add that? Why would they add that? Can I turn it off? I don't see an option for it. Is it part of Bloom? No? That is... Why would they add that? Anyway, there is another render to this. I'm going to boot up the other render. I don't think I can... Oh, is that parallax mapping on the floor?
So the voxel mod did add parallax textures as a part of it.
That's kind of cool. I'm into that. I think I'm
It
more into
also
that than the monsters.
You should see what the icon of Sin looks like with the parallax textures.
Oh, well, I can just check that quickly. Map 30?
Yeah. Spooky.
Oh, it's low 3D! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Is this supposed to be a huge text?
What? That's new.
I forget how I make this go up.
It's the switch at the top at the back.
This is so dark!
Yeah. Yeah, it's too dark.
And I see, is that the, like noise I see from the ray tracing, like the lighting?
Probably.
So... Yeah, this look is kind of messy. Oh, was I too slow to get back down here?
No, you can lower it back down once it's raised all the way up.
It's been a while since I played this. Oh, are those like voxel boxes?
Yeah, I believe they were voxelized as well. I think pretty much every single sprite was voxelized in the final version of the voxel mod.
Oh, dark.
Did I ever mention that I hate this level?
I mean, yeah, I think I agree. It's not a great level. Yeah, you can see, like, it's very... Oh yeah, you get like shoot while it's being raised, yeah.
Or, well, you've got mouse click on, so you can just shoot from the top.
Does that work?
I think the angle's too steep from here, but when you're on top of it, you can just use mouse look to shoot exactly where you need to.
Anyway, I wanted to boot up the other render, so like just try to keep a mental note of like what this looks like-ish.
Which render is this using right now?
The one that's not RTX remix. I guess it's like a custom.
Oh, right, yeah, I did read this, you can use RTX Remix instead.
Yeah. So I'm booting that up now. One thing I noticed with RTX Remix is that you don't get the blobby blood this way.
Blob, blob, blob.
I'm seeing like weird temporal
The zombie men
artifacts.
are phasing in and out of existence.
Is the lighting significantly different?
It does look a little different, actually, yeah. Not significantly, but it's a bit different.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to do a side-by-side, you'd be able to tell, I think. Also, it's... The shadowing and the parallax textures on the floor are a bit more pronounced.
Is there a button in Doom to take a screenshot? In GC2?
Yeah. Although, I'm not sure what the default key is, because I rebound it to something else.
I'm seeing like a lot of temporal artifacting. I assume that's like the denoiser or something. It's kind of distracting, I feel.
The default screenshot key might be listed in like the extended options menu, the controls in there, maybe.
Extended options! How about I just search for screenshots?
Yeah, that's what that menu's there for. Oh yeah, that's right. I rebound it because I don't know what key that is.
Yeah, let's make it F12. That's what I use in other games. Okay, let's just compare like the starting screen. F12. Could not create screenshot. Oh, thank you. Great.
What? I've never had that error in GZ Doom before.
Okay, yeah, I guess Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't easily do like a comparison then.
I'll be rude and go poof because I need to open the door. It's getting way too hot in this room.
Oh, boy.
Getting warm here too.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
but oh boy.
Boy,
It's rough.
ice wolves.
Take care. I'll be watching though. I'll be in the
Don't-
text chat.
Don't melt.
I'll make an attempt. I'm not gonna promise. It's rough. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah, I just can't take screenshots at all, which is a bummer. This is back to like the normal render, and now I have a mouse cursor in the middle of the screen. How?
Windows is killing the demons.
Windows, why?
Well, I mean, killing demons isn't a bad thing.
I alt-tabbed, I don't know if it crashed. No, it didn't crash. Mouse cursor still there though. Let me just restart it. I don't want the mouse cursor there.
Yeah, mouse cursor is annoying.
Okay, no more mouse cursor. So, this is me having done a tiny little tweak. I just moved the files with the voxels. And, I think, to be honest, I think I might just prefer the look with the sprites. But I guess it lacks some of, the stuff the mod is made for. The blood is so over the top. But there we go. Is it like a specific map that should like load, like you should like look at it randomly?
I don't know. I'm not sure which really show this off the best or the worst, depending on what you were looking for.
The lighting here is pretty cool, I don't know.
Yeah, it does, actually. Probably one of the better examples. Oh, actually, no, this is actually a good example because there is a room in here that's completely dark. It has light switches to turn the lights on.
You can really tell like the denoiser here. I think it's the denoiser where
yeah.
like everything looks kind of just like...
The lighting's changing too
noisy.
fast for it to keep up with.
Another nitpick is that I don't know why the muzzle flash is red.
Well, I mean, it is a darker shade of red by default.
I guess that might just be the cause then, like the texture data is red, so it's just
Yeah.
like extra highlighted here, but it just looks weird. Is Doom 2 made for pixels? I mean, pixel stops?
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Apparently
like
that was how the id level designers tested it.
they
Okay,
have, like
so the
keep
switch,
turning here.
the switch to turn the lights on is at the other end of this room.
Yeah, I was just looking at the noise stuff. This is
Yeah, I
like
see it.
kind of problem in a lot of ray traced games. Well, in some at least, that it looks ugly. But I guess there's just no easy solution for that. I don't know.
We're still waiting. Still waiting for better denoising solutions.
At least the performance in this is like really good overall.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Then again, it was always when the CPU is being stressed is when GZ Doom would start to tank in performance. And this will obviously be stressing the GPU a lot more.
Did I do anything I was meant to be doing?
Did you get the key? You got the right key? Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got a key. Oh, yeah. It's on trap!
With your favorite enemy type, Chain.
Close to dying.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of covering the health, but my health is 29 right now.
I mean, we can see the mugshot, that's all we need, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, you see like the health via that as well. Oh yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult to see if that switch like on or off.
That reminds me of why I turn off decals when I'm playing DZ Doom.
Okay, well, let us do another comparison and boot up the old ray tracing mod that was made 2 years ago.
But if you remember, that might be harder to do a direct comparison with because they only did the lighting changes for Doom 1, not
Yeah,
Doom
I mean,
2.
but it's still Doom though. It's like it's the same very similar game. I kind of have it set up with how I like it at really low res. Maybe I'll just not do that for now. Let's go with this. Oh, wow, this actually performs way worse. I have like insane input lag. So this is made for sprites in mind. I feel like they do some cool lighting stuff here with the sprites. I'm not sure if I can like easily show it off. I think I remember one area where you can see like an example of how the sprites kind of like fancily lit here.
Yeah, just the shadows.
Give me that shotgun. Well, there you see like my shadow briefly, even though it was a sprite. I think it's the start of this level.
Nuclear plant.
It's like right here, like you can see like on the weapon sprite, like the player sprite, it's like some fancy rim lighting, and I feel like in general they do a pretty fancy job with like the some lighting on the sprites there that I feel like it fits very well. And also just like me personally, I just think that this looks pretty cool. I feel like combining the new lighting with like low res graphics, I don't know, I think this gives a look that I'm kind of into. I'm kind of okay with this look. I like my raw pixels. I like my chunky pixels.
Dust lets you play with chunky pixels.
Oh yeah, that's the new enemy type I made when I worked on the mod thing. Okay, well, maybe that's... I guess I can just like... Should I randomly boot up the new port just to show that off randomly?
I guess you could.
But yeah, that was the two ray tracing ports that exist, and they're like... I mean, they're like neat technically. I don't think I'll play any more of them, to be honest. But they're like neat.
Yeah, I already uninstalled the PR boom from back then. It's neat, but it's not really a good way.
I'm just muting. I can't remember if this is super loud when I boot it up. I've played this for 5 minutes in total, like the new port they released like a week ago. Oh yeah, it's kind of loud. I'm just gonna turn down volume. Oh, there's no master volume. Of course there isn't. Oh, this is fiddly. They're not making it easy to just quickly adjust volume here. It's still way too loud. Like this maybe?
So the thing is the remix soundtrack is way louder than the main music.
Oh yeah, I don't even hear it when it's like original.
They don't make them better than me.
Wait, why did I still hear it? Oh, now I hear it. FM patch set? Oh yeah. The new music way louder, yeah. That's crazy loud, yeah. So yeah, this is... Oh. This feels... I'm gonna take some input lag again. I thought I fixed that by turning VSync off.
It's in video settings.
Yeah, still off. Well, maybe because I turned on the... like, it might not be liking the FPS limit. I turned it in settings earlier, in video settings. Maybe that's interfering. But yeah, they released this port last week, which includes like these games from the get-go, and like Doom 1, Doom 2, and a bunch of like add-on stuff, and now new episodes, which is made by Night Dive Studios in collaboration with id and Machine Games. And it has like better support for mods.
Better is subjective.
Well, I mean, it's better than the previous official port, right? But, I mean, at the same time, if you want to play mods, I mean, you wouldn't do this, right? You would just use GZ Doom, right? Or another port?
Well, I mean, this port isn't even compatible with the GZ Doom exclusive mods. I don't play those.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you would go with GZ Doom. If you want to play with mods, like, that's the way to go. I feel like this does have better support for mods, but if you're on PC, you would use another source port. But I feel like the benefit of this is that you now can do this on like consoles. You have better mod support there.
Well, except the Switch. Apparently, the Switch does not have the mod stuff.
That's a bummer. That's weird.
But PlayStation, Xbox, I believe that browser is there.
And I mean,
I think the id Vault is really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, that's a cool thing. They have like behind the scenes stuff of the development. Is all of this? I mean, I imagine some of this stuff is stuff people have seen before, but is there like all new stuff here that people haven't seen before?
There's definitely new stuff that was not part of the stuff that John Romero put out a while back. There is definitely new stuff here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, this is just like stuff that's in the game. Oh god, why did they make this enemy? Actually, I don't hate him too much. It's just that when it's overused, then I kind of hate him. Imp with wing.
Yeah, that wasn't released before. The winged imp.
What reference? Pinky is a dinosaur?
Yeah.
I can toggle aspect ratio? Wait, what button is that? Tab? This should be the correct aspect ratio, I think, since it's taller. Lost Soul. They've added this as like an official enemy type in the new episode, I think.
Yes, they definitely have. There's a lot of them.
But yeah, this stuff is pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like otherwise, oh yeah, it has cross-platform multiplayer. That's kind of cool.
Yes.
I'm not sure if there's anything else to say, to be honest. Like, it's I guess it's good they released this, but at the same time, I feel like on PC, it's really overshadowed by like other source ports. Yeah, I'm also not sure what else like show off here. That's well level select.
I mean, I still think it's neat that an official port is at least trying to compete with better unofficial options, rather than just saying, here's the game with no enhancements at all. Nintendo!
I guess it's just really hard to compete when source ports have existed for nearly 30 years and they like really become super advanced.
Yeah, plus an official release of all those id Vault assets, like they're on the PC, they're in like WAD files that people could just use for their own projects. In fact, one thing that's not accessible from the Vault, there's actually beta versions of maps.
Oh.
In the WAD files.
Really?
Yeah, I saw a Doom Kid actually play some of the maps.
Wait, is it available from the id Vault?
No, you
Oh.
can't. You can't access the maps from the Vault. You have to like load the WAD in the port.
Okay, I see. Well, that's neat still. But the thing is, like, I don't know, they haven't really done much that's like, I feel like it's visible inside the game itself. Like, I feel like with Quake 1 and 2, they kind of did more like graphical changes. While this, I mean, the store page claims the graphics are improved, but this kind of just looks like Doom, but I guess higher resolution. Which I
Yeah, I'm
think
not sure what they
Doom
mean
Source
by
Sports
that.
did pretty quick.
Yeah.
Purple Matrix tells me I should try the Moss levels. Is that one of the add-on things? I never played this before. Don't think I've ever tried this before.
Wait, don't you remember? I streamed all of these. Oh,
That
the
sounds
sky's
very
different.
familiar.
Let me hear.
I'm using the remix soundtrack right now.
Wait, that's the intermission music. That is not the music that normally plays on this map. At least when you're playing with the original music. The last time I played this, I played using the community-made MIDI pack, which helps when playing through these.
Is there a way to look up and down?
I've not seen any. It's like the one thing this port doesn't seem to do.
I mean, you said earlier that it might just be using the original render, so I guess that would explain why that limitation is still there.
Yeah, probably. Just to avoid the skewed view when you were looking up and down in a render like this.
Maybe I'll just spoil myself for like 2 seconds, just a look at the starting room of the new episode. I don't want to play much of this until, like, we were considering to play this like multiplayer in a week or something, but this is how the new episode starts. Which is all new map content, all new, wowie zowie.
Yep. Made by some Night Dive employees, some Machine Game employees, and a new hire at Night Dive who's been part of the Doom community for over 20 years.
20 years!
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say about this, to be honest. There's like a mod browser, I'm not sure if I can access that via this. I can, okay. This has been kind of controversial, right? Because
Yes.
people like uploading mods multiple times, and like the original creators are sometimes not getting the chance to do it because other people are doing it before them. I think people have also they've also uploaded mods that don't even work with this port of the game.
Yeah, someone tried to upload myhouse.wad, and that requires GZ Doom, so it obviously won't work here. Someone uploaded Hexen.
Is that legal?
No.
Does that work?
I think it's already been taken down, and no, it probably wouldn't work.
I guess, I mean, like the featured section, this has to be created, so I guess at least this is stuff you...
So I think, so if you remember with the old Unity port, there was like a curated selection of mods that Bethesda had officially approved. I think that's all these.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the new episode and Involved are definitely like the highlights
Yeah.
for me in this thing. Like otherwise, I don't think this is something I really need to mess around with. This is very funky. Early version of Doom guy.
I will say, cross-platform online multiplayer for up to
Yeah.
16 players, even in co-op, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Like-
this is like a very substantial release for like consoles. Oh, look
Yeah.
at this art! Wow.
You know, there's a mod that tries to re-implement a lot of Tom Hall's ideas for Doom, but I can't remember what it's called.
I bet it's called "This Is the Real Doom" and it's made by Tom Hall.
No, it's not.
Oh no, poor Bunny.
Bo- bo- ba- 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 ba-
Night Dive, they're getting a lot of work. A lot of people are hiring
Yeah.
them to like do these old shooters.
And the stuff they've done for it is, I would argue, it's some of their best work. Like, it started with Doom 64, then we got the Quake 1 and Quake 2, which those two in particular are really well done.
Well, is that like a Wolfenstein 3D machine gun down there?
You mean like the fourth one? Yeah, it kind of looks like it a bit, yeah. Also, Severed Demon Hand. I mean, you have to remember, they originally had some very strange ideas for what Doom would be before we got the final product.
Yeah, I remember some details, and I know some details about the Tom Hall one. This kind of stuff I just feel is neat. Unused hand.
Here.
I think the shotgun is like a toy gun that they took a photograph of and like drew
Yeah.
over.
There's also a funny story about the chainsaw. They had to store it in like a bucket because the oil leaked from it.
Ugh. Oh, I didn't realize I could actually press like left and right on some of this to be
Oh, yeah.
more images. That's John Romero.
To win the game, you have to kill me, John Romero.
Yeah, this is it was definitely like the highlight of this, I feel. So I guess that's the news of Doom. That's the Doom news. Doom news.
Very unexpected, came out of nowhere, and a long-standing member of the Doom community now works at Night Dive, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think they've been. I think they also stole at least one of the guys that worked on the huge RE4 texture pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
I
works at
didn't hear.
Nighttime now.
Neat, he did really good work on that.